Greetings. This is your brother Elder Blacklight. The name of this joint is called Allah's Kingdom versus the United States of America. Might versus right. And I'm making this video to distinguish those who call themselves various titles like Christian, Hebrew Israelites, Muslims, Nation of Islam Muslims, Orthodox Muslims, the conscious black community, or the RBG community. Different communities we got that we think that we up on game. Well, I'm here to tell you that we're not up on game. Matter of fact, we late. We ain't even got out the gate. And when you're slow, you blow. Now, how can I prove this? By examining the track record of the United States of America and examining Allah's track record. See, I heard a brother say certain brothers can't read, certain brothers can read better than others, certain brothers are wordsmiths. But if you can't comprehend what you read, then you're not a good reader. Let me explain myself. Sometimes we can't even comprehend what we hear or see, let alone read. I had an English teacher named Candy Kumasi in Wayne County Community College. He put me up on game. He said, when you do your research, you gotta research your authors. Then you gotta cross-reference everything, because the devil is printing all the words, putting them in books. You're going to the devil's school. So he's going to teach you the way he want to teach you. You're being programmed by the devil's television. So many years of the devil's propaganda. Now, propaganda don't mean good or bad. It just means promotion. He done found ways to promote his agenda and persuade you to think a certain way. Myself too. This is the reason why the coming of Master Farad Muhammad was so important. He was the seed thrower. Now, he knew that some seed was going to land on rocky grounds and wasn't going to come up right. And he knew that some seeds was going to land on fertile soil and be the supreme conscious council of their people. And Elijah Muhammad was one of them. And because even though the Honorable Elijah Muhammad had a 6th grade education or something like that, they say, maybe a 3rd grade or whatever, he could comprehend So he comprehended that the mind of Allah was in Master Farad Muhammad. And you often hear the Honorable Elijah Muhammad say, there are 24 scientists, 23 scientists, but it's the 24th scientist is Allah. He makes the final decision. You know, they come up with a formula, you know, and they work it. And he said that we've been experimenting. This is an experimental planet. And the devil, he's got scientists. And he says that the devil is God and the black man is God. But the black man is acting other than self. But the devil is being himself. And a lot of brothers that couldn't understand, you know, they can't comprehend all of that. Even the ones that's very wise today, very intelligent, you know, they couldn't understand that because they locked in to glitter, prestige, to impress, and money, what they think is money. But the Honorable Elijah Muhammad say, yeah, we using this money because we locked in the devil's system, and this is his one of his weaponized instruments is money, and he uses money or something like money to think that it's valuable, more valuable than a human or than the man, than the black man. And Honorable Elijah Muhammad knew that resources had more value because you need to eat, you need to breathe. First of all, you need to breathe. It addresses all of this in the Supreme Wisdom Lesson book. You know, and a lot of brothers don't comprehend. But it also tells you in the Supreme Wisdom Lesson book, it asks a question: why does the black man love the devil? You say, because the devil gives him nothing. So the dollars that you spend are worth nothing. There's no value in them. He hoarded, I demonstrated this to you, he hoarded all the gold. He's sitting on top of it. We're going to revisit this again. For the next several videos, I'm going to show you where you're already living in the kingdom of Allah. So we got to go to the Bible too. And we got to go to the Quran. Now, in the beginning, God created all of this. But who believes that? Who believes that? In the church, they don't believe it. They too busy focusing on Armageddon than the hereafter. You know, they're too busy focusing on the mark of the beast than the mark of Allah. First of all, the term Allah. You know, that Allah is a form of Arabic Aramaic. It's been traced back to the ancient language of Egypt. And you know one of the current researchers that traced it and brought it out. See, I've been through this because it was a brother a long time ago. I forgot the brother. I think his name was Abdullah. I forgot his last name. See, you know, y'all forgot your brother been around for 75 years, 7 decades in it. And this brother pointed out that Allah was written over there in the pyramids, in the walls. This was when I was on the radio, and I had that tape, but I misplaced it somewhere. And you know, I was taking questions when I was on the radio on my show, and a sister called in and confirmed that it was like that, and she gave some receipts. So when we say Allah built all of this. It ain't went nowhere. So we in the kingdom of Allah. Now, the Caucasian wants you to forget all that. Right now they're trying to say the Bible ain't real. What they're doing is they trying to say that because the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said it was a poison book, that turned the Christians against the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. But he said, if understood or comprehended, if you can't comprehend it, it might as well be poison because they scrambled the signals on it. You know, because you can't comprehend Old English. That's a language that you can't comprehend too good. So he got you against the word Allah. So he uses God, but he uses that wrong in place of Allah. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad say God only means the possessor of power and force. And we do, when Allah you know, infuse atoms and molecules in us, electricity, and we got all the resources of the planet within us. We earth and we cosmic, because Allah was cosmic and he the one that created the planets, earth. So we in the kingdom of Allah. This is Black Light saying this is to be continued if you're interested.